box.
Yeah, and since we still don't know how to read yet, we'll do this. It says color, mixing, LED, crystal. So let's see what we're going to do.
It's that one, the bottom left corner.
Okay, we'll go see.
Right?
Yeah, we got a ton of things. So, because we're doing this a little bit more adventurous. See what everything is.
Up, on.
Yeah, and we got a physics of light, color mixing, LED, and we're gonna go ahead and
It's right here.
find it. All right, so we got one up there.
Look.
Wow. So this one is a Tinker Box, and we have instructions here.
Yeah,
and
look.
also instructions inside.
Yeah, there's so many inside.
Yeah, because we're gonna do something a little bit more complicated. Okay, are you ready to get started? All right, so it says prepare your face. Okay, step 1, poke a brad. So take one of these.
And get a red wire that has a hole. It's stuck. It's sticky stuck.
Okay, so poke a brad through a metal tab, then up through the hole labeled red. Can you read red? Right there. Good job.
Yep.
So there you go. Slide the short red wire ring into the brad, opening the brad and securing it. So
It's red.
red,
Right there.
and it's got a circle through it. So here we go. That's what it looks like. Slide the short red wire ring into the brad, open up the brad and secure it.
It's in there.
Hold on. Oh, you read it. So it looks like this. We're gonna do the brad, then the metal tab,
I gotta have a.
and it goes through the hole, and it goes through the wire, like that. You're right. Okay, so that is step 1. You ready to go step 2? So step 2 is repeat for the holes labeled green and blue. So that's what we're gonna do. You're gonna repeat the same thing for red and green. So here's green and here's blue. Can you read green and red?
Like I have off.
Okay, so now we've completed the blue, green, and red connectors. This is what it looks like on the outside, and this is what it looks like on the inside. So this is step 1 and 2. Step 3 is to bring out the battery pack, which we have right here. Now for step 4, you line up the ground bar and poke a brad through the right hand hole. So over here, slide the battery ring over the brad, then secure it. So this is what the step 4 is. And that's what we're going to do, is we're going to line the ground bar. So it looks like this is where the ground bar is. See, it says right here inside. And it's really helpful. It says ground bar. So we're going to line it up. So let's put the brad through here. Let's see, we put the ground bar, then the battery ring, then open up the brad to secure the ground bar in place.
Yeah.
This is what it's going to look like. So we have the ground bar here,
Yeah.
and then we put this brad through the ring of the battery pack. Step 5 is you're going to poke these brads through the left and middle holes without connecting them to anything. So we're just gonna put them in there.
This like for nothing?
Mm-hmm.
Just to hold them in place.
Okay, so this is what it looks like when we've completed the ground bar. Is we have these all set, and we have all these wires on the inside. Okay, not yet. Alright, so what step are we on now? So it looks like we're on step 6, right? So step 6 is to stick the white sticky foam squares into the base. So it's really cool is that it already actually has it in here. So if we can read, then it will actually we can read what it says. So this is where the sticky foam ones go. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 stickers that we have to put to the base. And it actually will tell you which ones to use, because we got some really big ones on the bottom, and those aren't the ones that we're going to use. Now as we're going through and putting the stickers on there, it's got this really cool diagram over here. Calibrate your crystal. If your crystal flickers don't turn on, check these trouble spots and tune it up. So you got some of these switches here, and it will tell you.
8.
If a switch isn't making a solid connection, push the metal tab under the brad. You may need to loosen the brad up a little bit. The connections, check the connections between wires and resistors and the RGB LED. If these resistors slip out, bend and unbend its legs. That will help it stick better on the connector. So these are some little helpful tips if the crystals aren't working. All right, so we're going to keep on going. We are through step 6. Now we're going to do step 7. What does step 7 say?
Take these 4 off.
You're correct. So step 7 says slide the crystal through the large hole in the base and press the edges of the crystals to secure to the foam. And you're first to peel off the back so that way it sticks on there. So we got 1 done.
This one's very hard. It's like it doesn't want to come off.
There's 2. Yeah, I can feel that. We got 4, so we got 2 more left. Now we got 1 more left.
That was kind of funny.
Okay, we're done.
Pulling it off.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
The crystal is with this. Push them on all 4.
Alright, so we are through to step 7. So let's show everybody what step 7 looks like. What we're through. This is everything that looks inside step 7. We got our crystal in there. Step 8. Stick the battery to the back of the base with a sticky foam rectangle. Make sure the switch lines up with the hole. So make sure the switch lines up with the hole on the other side. It even says it on the inside right here, and it even says battery pack, and then it has switch.
Ta-da!
Yay! So we are up through step 8, and right now we've gone ahead and taken one of the rectangle stickers off and then put it on the battery pack. And now look at the battery pack on there. It's pretty secure. Like you're shaking it, and it's pretty decently in there. Alright, so what is our next step? So we are finished. We are finished with the base. So here's all our directions. And so all we did was we then did this whole part to finish up the base. So now we're going to go into wiring the circuit. All right, are you ready to go? So the step one to wire the circuit is you're going to stick the T-bar, so this is what we call the T-bar, through the base, left slot, and slide it through the right slot. All right, what's the next step? Step two is stick 2 gray foam squares in the sticky foam donut into the T-bar. And it will say it right on there, on the actual T-bar with the writing on the bottom. So go ahead and show everybody, what does it look like now? Yeah, they got it.
It still looks like this. It kind of looks like an octopus with all the tentacles coming out.
Yes, it does. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're finally going to do something with our LED lights. So look closely at the pins. Make sure they are in the correct order. So short, medium, long, medium. Again, that's short, medium, long, medium. So I think, so we're gonna take one of these. Short is over here, then medium, long, medium. And I have it like this, so that way it's facing me in regards to this diagram over here. So this is what.
Yes, there's 2.
Yep, there's 2. This is what it looks like, okay? So we're gonna make sure we got them in the right order.
These are not connecting.
Okay, so can you help me out with this? We're going to take, it has 4 pins of different lengths. Connect the medium wires as shown. Leave the longest pin empty, okay?
I know.
Longest pin is left empty. So it's going to start with blue. Blue is going to be on your left. And that blue is going to be the short one. Okay? And your green one is going to be on the medium. Green is on the medium. And then we're going to leave the longest empty. And then on the medium, the one that's all the way on the right hand side, we're going to do the red wire. Okay, and it's going to look like this. So here we got our blue, which is on the short one, the green, which is on the medium, your long one is empty over here, and then your red is on another medium. Okay, like this. Was that hard to do?
No, I just put them in.
Yeah? Was it easy? Yeah. There.
It slides right in there.
Yeah, it slides right in there. Step 4 is support the T-bar as you press the RGB LED down on the gray donut. From left to right, the wire should go blue. Blue is on the left, green is on the middle, and red is on the right-hand side. Make sure that LED is snug inside the donut so that way it doesn't fall out. So we're gonna go ahead and try and push in there. So you wanna show everybody what it looks like?
It looks like octopus, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Wow, that is kind of scary coming all at us. All right, so we did step 1, 2, 3, and 4. That is to make the wire circuit. Okay, so now step 5 is we're going to break apart these little itty bitty conductors. Like this. It's kind of scary, isn't it?
Yeah.
Alright, so what we're going to do is trim the wires on 1 blue resistor and 2 tan. So what I'm going to do, just so that way I do this right, is I'm going to line it up on here and then I'm going to cut. So we got 2 tan, 1 blue cut. Alright, So step 5 was to trim the wires on the blue resistor and the 2 tan resistors. So we're going to connect the medium and the short red wires to the blue resistor, making the resistor, make sure the resistor is in firmly. And we're going to take the blue one and we're connecting the red ones. So do you see what it looks like?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you do that?
Yep, done.
All right, that was so quick. Can you show everybody what it looks like?
And that goes waiting.
Okay, so then you're going to take that and then
stick
you're
it to
gonna
the side?
Yep, stick it. So press the red wire connectors into the sticky foam on the right wall. Yep. Now we're doing the step 8, and that is to connect the blue wires to a tan resistor. Then stick them on the left side of the wall and repeat for the green wire and stick those to the bottom. So right now we're going to do the blue one.
Top?
Yep, the blue one. And then we're going to connect them over there to the side.
This is what it looks like.
Yeah, wow. Isn't that really cool? We're making a connection, an electrical connection with a battery.
There's only one yellow.
And we got one yellow. So then that is step 9 actually. Step 9 is connect the yellow wire from the battery to the longest pin on the LED. From the left to the right, the order should be blue, green, yellow, and red.
Done.
So on the side view, it looks like that. You're doing such a great job. High five. All right. So now, step 10.
It looks like a tiny wire shine.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Okay, so step 10 is bend the wires out of the way if your base pops up, and that's just a side note. But flip your base over and place on a flat surface. Turn on the battery and get ready to mix the colors. So there it goes, it works. And now you can switch the colors. Do you see?
Blue.
Yeah. So look at that.
Yeah. Half off.
And how are you doing it? Can you show me? Show me a different... Oh. Oh wow. And that's how you make it. You make it different kind of colors. And you made purple. That is so cool. So there we have it. There we did the color changing LED crystal Tinker Crate from KiwiCo. How do you like it? Was it hard? Was it hard to do?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was hard to do. How old are you?
6.
6? You know that this is for 9 to 12 years old. So you did a lot more advanced KiwiCo box all by yourself by following these directions.
Yeah, I just looked at the picture and I knew what to do.
Yeah. Alrighty, so thank you very much everybody. Like and subscribe.
Bye.
Bye bye, like and subscribe.